どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment. I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people. Tim, art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. But love will make you do crazy things. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
And here you thought that the Oscars tonight was gonna be boring, yet it turned out to be anything but boring. But then Will Smith decided to go full tilt and smack Chris Rock across the mouth. No, really, this was not a bit, it was not a joke, it was not a skit or a planned thing. It happened, and we're gonna break it down for you here tonight. Number 6. What just happened? Seriously, it seemed as though the biggest thing that was going to happen at the Oscars were the fan votes going to Zack Snyder, and many salty people complaining about that on the internet. But no, Chris Rock turned the tables and then got smacked upside the head for his efforts. But yeah, if you didn't see this live and you wonder what the heck just happened at the biggest award show of the year, we got your back. Simply put, Chris Rock was out there to present the award for Best Documentary, and being the comedian that he is, he decided to have some fun with his friends, like legit friends, they're friends, and he begged the crowd to let Will Smith win Best Actor, more on that later, and then decided to poke fun at his wife Jada by saying, "Jada, love you, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it." Because if you were to hear that joke, some of you may not get it, but it was a movie joke, and just as important, it was a joke. No one in their right mind would believe that it was meant to be demeaning. Even Chris Rock said that it was tame in comparison to what he could have said. The problem though is that the camera expertly captured Jada's reaction, and it went from a quick smile to a roll of the eyes and a very not pleased look. And then there was Will, who was fine with Chris poking fun at his lack of winning actor Oscars despite being nominated a lot for justified reasons. But when he cracked the joke about Jade, it was on, because King Richard got up and walked on stage and went right up to Chris. Now let's pause here once again, because if this was a few years ago, even 3 years ago, you would expect Will Smith to do a gag where he would whine loudly or do a bunch of fake punches on Chris Rock, that kind of thing. He'd act like Will from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and ham it up with the crowd, make it a funny moment, and then move on. But that's not what happened tonight at all, because he straight up went to Chris Rock and smacked him clean across the face. No joke, no lie. Number 5. The smack heard around the Oscars. Now, the immediate reaction online wasn't just #what just happened. It was whether this was a bit or not. After all, this is the Oscars, and they're not above physical comedy or even poking fun at themselves for past mistakes. See Jimmy Kimmel. But as the replays came out online, God bless the internet, things became very clear that this wasn't a gag or a joke. He straight up smacked him. And then Will Smith really went to work on Chris Rock, because right after he smacked Chris, Smith went back to his chair and started to cuss out Chris Rock. The Oscars, in the US at least, cut the audio feed, but the cameras were still rolling, and it was very clear that Will was shouting, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." He said it more than once to ensure that Rock got the message, and he said he did, as well as doing the joke. This is the greatest night in the history of television. We're not sure about that, but it is easily one of, if not, the most memorable Oscars moment ever. Even the Oscar goof with La La Land and Moonlight can't top this. That was human error. This was different. Now yes, Rock recovered from this, but this was the farthest thing that the Oscars wanted for their broadcast. Yes, people are going to be talking about the show, and they are in droves even now that the show is over. But they didn't want it to be because of this. They wanted it to be because of the award winners, or the fan selection awards, or something else memorable, like the comedic host, not a man slapping another man. And trust us when we say things didn't end just because the moment was over. Number 4. during the commercial break, because the moment after it happened, anyone and everyone who was there or nearby the stage started posting reaction shots and more about what happened with Rock and Smith. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. And one person during the commercial break following that altercation said the following with a video post. During the commercial break, Will Smith is pulled aside and comforted by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry, who motioned for him to brush it off. Will appears to wipe tears from his eyes as he sits back down with Jada, with Denzel comforting Jada and Will's rep by his side. So yeah, that was so serious, and Will was taking it that serious that other stars had to come over and calm him down. So yeah, this wasn't a gag or a bit, because if it wasn't, it would have ended after they went to commercial. And yet that's not what happened at all. Number 3, celeb reactions. And while the camera wasn't on them specifically for the slap heard around the Oscars, you can bet that people were paying attention to them right after it happened. Not surprisingly, a lot of pictures came out of celebs reacting to the moment. Nicole Kidman and more were caught in the moment reacting. And let's just say their reactions said it all. They couldn't believe what happened, and they weren't alone. Number 2, fan reactions. Yeah, the internet, and especially social media, was full of posts from people who went and reacted to this moment. Here are some of the highlights. Hashtag what just happened. So apparently you can assault someone on live TV, cuss them out, sit back down in your seat and still win an award? This is a poor example to send to the rest of the world that it's okay. We don't talk about Bruno. And we absolutely don't talk about Jada. Here come the men in black. He got in one little fight and his mom got scared, said you're moving with your auntie and your uncle to Bel Air. Will Smith should have been escorted out by police after striking Chris Rock. Committing an attack on national TV is not acceptable. It is a crime. He should not receive any award and be blocked from participating in the Oscars. And the last one wasn't the only person stating that Will Smith might be in serious trouble, and yet, as others have noted, he ended the night on a high note. Number 1, and the Oscar goes to, yes, Will Smith did indeed get 2 big moments during the Oscars, as he not only got the biggest moment of the night, but he won the award for Best Actor for his role in King Richard. He did start out the speech by apologizing to the Academy and everyone who witnessed what he did, but he also went on to express how he felt in that moment and noted that love makes you do strange things. Yeah, clearly Will. He went on to thank Jada, who was very much in tears at her husband's victory, his mom, and her knitting crew, and everyone who had a part to play in King Richard. And not too surprisingly, everyone cheered Will Smith for his victory. So, all is forgiven? Look, we don't pretend to understand all that happened in this moment and on this night. This is something that is going to have fallout for sure, and Will likely won't escape this unscathed once the heat dies down a little. But if nothing else, the Oscars are going to be the most talked about thing this week, for better or for worse. And there you have it, everyone, a look at what in the world happened at the Oscars tonight. Can you believe that Will Smith really did that? Do you think he was justified in doing that to Chris Rock? Or do you think that this is fully insane and that Will needs to be held accountable for what happened? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.